The Sacramento Kings win their home opener against the Utah Jazz, 105 to 104. My goodness, the energy in this building, the noise, it is so loud in here. And speaking of energy, we have Malik Monk standing by right now. And Malik, you were knocking down those threes left and right. What was feeling so good for you tonight?
Zach had it rolling, so kudos to him for getting me open. Everybody was worried about Zach, and I was just able to knock down some shots. Once I see a few go in, you know the rim get big, so I was just able to knock them down.
Malik, this is obviously a Utah Jazz team with a lot of size up front. You guys had to play a lot of three-guard lineups at times. What was the challenge in kind of navigating that tonight?
Talk about all year, to start the year, man, fighting. We just had to fight. If we knew if we come out here fighting, we had a chance to win, and that's what we did.
Yeah, you definitely fought, and especially on the defensive end there, even that final possession, you guys getting that stop. But the effort was there all game long, 4 quarters. Did you guys take something away from that last loss?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said before, when I talked to you in the room, it was all fixable. It was all us, all the things we could fix. And I think we took a good step this tonight. And yeah, we got to continue to build. We got another game Sunday, so we got to get ready for it.
Malik, you know what's crazy? This is the first time that the Kings have won a home opener in this building in front of fans. The only other time they won a home opener was no fans in the building during the pandemic. So you guys make a little bit of history tonight.
That's a crazy stat right there, man. What the? I'm glad we made history, man. I'm glad I'm a part of the history book.
Well, Malik, it was fun to see you guys grind this one out, get some rest, and get ready for Luka and the Lakers.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Thanks. That's Malik Monk. And wow, I love that you even stunned him with that little stat right there, because I was thinking about that even when we started the show. Like, this is the first time in front of fans. And Deuce, you took out your little earpiece right there at the end. The crowd was just going wild. They deserve this one too.
It was special, and I love Malik's night tonight. You know, Malik ends up only playing 21 minutes in this game, but finished with 20 points, 6 of 9 from 3. And he's always confident in his shot, but the last couple of years hasn't been an efficient three-point shooter. To start this season, 9 for 13 from 3. He's been getting some incredible looks, and what a difference it makes for Sacramento when you can bring this guy off your bench and give you that type of spark.
And I want to break down more of why his shot has been going in. I feel like it's more because they're putting him in that catch-and-shoot situation. But first, you know what time it is. It is time to light the beam, presented by Smud. Oh, it feels so good to light this beam. And Russell Westbrook lighting the first beam of the Sacramento Kings season. Deuce, you and I were talking to some people with the Sacramento Kings before the season. They came on late last year, they started this year, and they said, I've never seen a beam before. I've never seen a beam. Well, tonight, we're celebrating the beam being lit.
First beam in the home opener and a home opening win, right?
Well,
we've never had it before, because the last time that they won, there's no beam.
You're just
forcing
looking,
this stats now. You know what?
You know
what? Turn over my Deuce. That's my bad. My bad. Great. Yeah, the beam's lit. We're happy. And trust me, this is one of those games too that you definitely had to grind out. And we said in the pregame, this Utah Jazz team is scrappy. They've got the size, and that size was definitely a problem tonight for Sacramento. I'm glad they found a way, because you start 0-2 with losses to Phoenix and Utah. That's tough.
Well, let's take a look at crunch time, because there's a lot going on there, especially at the end. The Kings were staying in it, but the Utah Jazz were staying in this one as well. Lauri Markkanen, Deuce, he finished with 33 points. It felt difficult stopping him there at the end.
Oh, absolutely did. But I mean, you think about who they had to have on him at times. Like Levine was guarding him with that one possession. Russ had to take on that challenge. They just do not have a lot of size right now, and you know, he's one of those guys that can make you pay even if you have size on him. But Levine was awesome, Morgan.
Exactly. Kings on the offensive end, Zach Levine there with the jumper on the baseline, and you see it's a three-point game. Jazz, come on back.
Hey, Keontae George, he's gotten a lot stronger, coming up with big plays late. This one was tough, man. I thought Russ was doing a great job here, but Morgan, he got so low on that.
He did get low, and he reached across that arm. didn't get the steal, got the foul instead, and then here, Malik Monk back in the game. They have him go to work, but Domas, he gets strong. He gets the offensive rebound, and he gets the and-one opportunity. He misses the free throw, though, and this is the final possession, Deuce. The Kings defense, Dennis Schroeder, locking them down.
Hey, that's why you have someone like Dennis Schroeder for these moments, like to take on that challenge. Keontae George, we just talked about his ability to make things happen this game tonight, and Schroeder locked him down late. The Kings escaped with the home win. So yeah, I mean, look, you're not going to apologize for a win like this. This was a grinded out win. This Utah team coming off an awesome game against the Clippers the other night on the home floor. And I thought Sacramento battled tonight, and it wasn't pretty all the time. I think there are a lot of different topics we can hit on, but they get it done.
Well, one of the topics let's just hit on first is an individual in Zach LaVine. We talked a little bit about him at the half, and I just felt like tonight he was doing a fantastic job getting them going. Malik Monk talked about it early as well.
Yeah, I mean, he had 15 points in the first quarter, and he got it going again. And I just think he is playing some of his best basketball as a King to start the season. It's the attacking, right? It's the explosiveness, and then, of course, his shooting is just legit.
10 of 18 from the field, and you talk about the attacking. I just feel like he's been so much more aggressive with that first step. Obviously, he's always been this quick, he's always been this athletic, but it was trying to get that flow down with your teammates. They don't even have the same units out there that they even had last year. You know, like, it feels like they're always trying to learn on the fly, but at least they got a training camp together. They kind of got a little bit of time to learn one another. And you even mentioned this too. Zach LaVine and Domas Sabonis in the two-man game. It's never the DHO action is never Domas just shoving it to his chest. It's always the behind the back. Yeah. He loves coming off that shoulder behind the back to create a little bit more space.
I think the other thing with LaVine, to be honest, his defense. He's shown me something. He's competing. We saw the highlight with him and Markkanen, but I think his activity has been so much better this season from the preseason and into the first two games.
And what do you think that is? Because I'm sure a little bit is conversations, communication, Doug saying what he needs, but like,
I mean, I think everyone was just beaten down last year. It was hard. There's a lot of stuff going on, and so you come into this kind of refreshed. It's not like LaVine doesn't have the athletic ability to defend in this league. I think he's shown the ability on ball to be engaged in that way, and he has really done that early on. I mean, using his length and his athleticism in the passing lanes and being pretty good on ball.
And I know we just went over a little bit of what Zach LaVine did tonight, but I want to go over some specific plays with you. Can you please, Deuce Mason, break it on down what Zach LaVine was doing on some of these plays that just made something work?
Well, I love him getting aggressive early, and look, getting him catch and shoot opportunities from the corner. Are you kidding me? DeMar DeRozan, you see here, draws two defenders. You give Zach LaVine even an ounce of space, he can make you pay one of the best perimeter shooters in the NBA. So just getting him in flow like that is fantastic. Again, here he is. You give him this, where he can get downhill. He likes this matchup against a young player off the dribble, and his ability to scoop and finish around Nurkic there was absolutely beautiful. You see that a lot from him. And this in transition, I mean, you're seeing him take contact, again, going at a young player, and I think that's one thing Sacramento did a good job tonight of. You know, Walter Clayton and even Ace Bailey, these are talented rookies with upside, but they're still rookies learning the game, and I thought they targeted them a little bit.
They did, and they did a great job when they were targeting them, and I think something else to point out there, too, you talked about this in the first half, and we saw that in a few of these plays. Zach LaVine running the floor. Even when he doesn't have the basketball, he's running the floor. He's making sure that he's making the defense think twice, and his teammates are probably going to find him as well. Let's get to our next level by Red Hawk Resort and Casino.
Who gets it tonight?
I know who gets it. Can you guess? No, not Zach LaVine. No, not Isaac Jones. Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis the Menace.
Dennis Schroeder tonight, 17 points, 8 of 16 from the field. Now, you look at his threes, 1 of 5, but look, he started to take it in a little bit more. Something else that we had talked about early on, his ability to attack, get into the paint, and even finish at the rim, Deuce.
Yeah, he had a couple of big moments at the rim in that fourth quarter. And then defensively, look at him.
Love it. Love it.
Messing with George a little bit, getting some contact, but look at him turn the corner, attacking the big. That's what you have to do. Everyone talks about the Kings. How are they going to defend these bigs? Well, the bigs have to defend them too, and you have to make them pay on switches. Dennis was 17 in this game.
Yeah, and so the offense was obviously there for Dennis tonight. I feel like on some of his passes, you know, hopefully those can become just a little bit more precise. And hey, we don't need to lob it up for everyone just because they can jump through the roof, right? You know, so there's going to have some of those moments. But either way, a good game from Dennis Schroeder. And right now, we have Keon Ellis waiting in the hallway for us after the Kings get the win 105-104. And Keon, a lot of good tonight. It's nice to see Malik Monk knock down some big threes late in that game. Could you tell his confidence was just there?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think me and him even talked about it at halftime. With our roles and the roles that we play, like we knew coming out of the half, like it was going to change for one of us, so for the betterment of the team. So, we talked about that, and I mean, Malik being Malik, we knew what was coming.
Keon, we were talking so much before this game about the size that Utah has up front. I mean, they're 6'11", 7 foot, 7'2". What were kind of the challenges for you guys in dealing with that? And did you, in some ways, use that to your advantage when you went with like some smaller lineups?
Well, I think with their big lineups, it's easier for them to grab some rebounds, for them to have better paint defense. But I mean, on that same. On our side, I mean, we just have to use our speed because I think I said it earlier, like if they're a big team, you know, then that means their guys probably aren't as good at guarding. So we just have to use our speed and being able to put pressure on the rim and then find open reads and things like that. So, I mean, yeah, you just have to use your advantage. They have an advantage and we have one, and so we just use ours, I guess, a little bit better today.
Well, 3 steals for you tonight. I mean, really putting on that perimeter pressure, and what that does is obviously not allow just such an easy pass to some of these bigs. I guess for you, what was your mentality coming into this game knowing that you were going to have to put on that pressure every minute you were out there?
Just doing what I do. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just another game.
Keon, did they really get you for a flopping technical tonight?
Do not get me started. Oh, my goodness. I got stepped on 4 times and pushed 4 times. But I don't know. Hope I get my money back on that one.
I feel like you might get more flopping technicals than anybody in the league. And I'm telling you, I watch enough NBA to know it's not like you're not the only guy that could be flopping occasionally.
I promise I didn't flop a single time tonight. Like, I should get my money back if I lost some money tonight, I should be getting that back for sure.
And Deuce is just trying to get you fined. Dang,
no,
Deuce.
I'm not. I'm trying to have his back.
No, it's all good.
I have his back.
It's all good. All good.
You know what? Good. Stop you call the flops on the stars every once in a while, not just Keon who plays good defense. I got your back, man. Keon. Congratulations on the win.
I know how it goes. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, Keon, and congrats on the win.
Yep, no problem.
All right, Kings get the win 105-104. When we come back, we're going to talk more about what went right.